the second Saturday in March and is Ladies' Day at Wembley Stadium. The buses are not bringing the usual football fans, but hockey players from all over the country to see you play one of their big international matches. These players, now representing England at Wembley, themselves started hockey when they were at school. Here you can see some schoolgirls coming out for their game. Here they are practicing, and away at the back the goalkeepers are joining in too. This shows you how these schoolgirls can one day be chosen to play for England. First, the equipment these players are wearing. These are canvas boots and shoes which have bars and studs to prevent slipping. This player is wearing leather shoes which give more protection to the feet. Notice the socks, knee length, neatly held up with garters. They can hold her shin pads. Most sensible to wear them, and they do save a number of knocks when you're learning. These pads protect the ankles as well. Here are three types of dress: a skirt, a tunic, and pleated shorts. All are neat and of the regulation length. The goalkeeper needs kickers and pads. It is most important that she is warm, but she must be able to move easily. Here are the two kinds of stick: the Indian head on the left, which has to be oiled, and the English on the right, which must be waxed. This stick has not been protected and is very badly splintered. It's against the rules to play with such a stick, as it's dangerous. But talking of playing, let's look at some basic strokes. This is dribbling. Notice the grip, the left hand at the top of the stick, and the right hand a little lower down. Here, the right hand is too far down the stick. Now look at the correct position. She has good control of her stick and is able to move quickly. Notice that the ball is well away from her feet, but close to her stick. You can see that her left wrist is leading, which helps her to keep the ball away from her feet. This practice will help you to control the ball. Watch how they move their feet to keep the ball on their right side. When you see this in slow motion, it's obvious how important the swerve of the body becomes, and how the left shoulder helps her to get round in the turn, as well as the quick footwork. It would be difficult to take the ball away from a player who dribbles like this. She has it so well under control. Here is the drive. The hands must be together at the top of the stick. Look at the grip. The left hand firmly held at the top of the stick, and the right hand close to it. Notice the position of the ball as the player steps forward to carry the weight of the body into the drive. The head is over the ball when she hits it, and the stick follows through. Here is a player combining dribbling and driving. See how she guides the ball into the required position for hitting? The ball is left alone while the feet are moved into position. Here are 3 players approaching the goal by dribbling and driving. In order to do this, they must first gain possession of the ball. So let us see how this is done. When you feel the ball, you want it away from your feet, so that it's in an easy position to hit or dribble. Notice that as she steps towards the ball, her head is down, watching the ball closely. Here, a player is fielding a ball coming from the left. The feet must move round the ball so as to avoid obstructing her opponent. From the right, the ball is kept on that side of her, still away from the feet, by reaching out with the stick to meet it. This practice can be done in threes in a triangle. The ball is hit anti-clockwise, so that the feet must move round the ball before it is fielded. This time, a player is receiving a ball from behind. He is reaching out for the ball with her stick and brings it under control. When she has one of her own side up with her, one of the best ways to beat an opponent is by using a square pass to her neighbour and gives her a pass ahead, so making a triangular movement. Now watch it from the front. Watch the game and see the players hitting and dribbling. You can also see players taking the ball away from an opponent by tackling. Here, the defence player is tackling a forward. See how closely she watches the ball as it approaches. Her stick is on the ground, and she removes the ball neatly. Watch again. Stick down on the ground and head over the ball. This player is tackling from the left, the difficult side. She gets ahead of her opponent and turns by getting her left shoulder and feet well round to face her as she tackles. Look from behind. She's not too close, for you can see daylight between them. This player is tackling from the right. From this side, she must get level if she's to tackle with two hands on her stick. She turns and gets her weight behind her tackle as she takes the ball. These players are ready to bully. They are standing square, that is, with their feet equally astride the line. Here are two ways of winning a bully. In this game, watch how the players use these tackles and bullies. When the ball goes off the sideline, it has to be rolled into play, and here is the left half rolling in. She's bending down. You will see that her hand practically touches the ground as she rolls. She swings her arm forward to help the ball travel quickly along the ground. Her feet and stick must be behind the line. This time the right half is rolling in and is using her left hand because it's nearer the line. And then she runs quickly onto the pitch. The goalkeeper too must be ready. Here she is taking up her position in the goal. She's making some marks so that when the game is in progress and she's very hard pressed, she'll not lose her position. Notice that she is well out in front of her goal so that she can cover shots from all angles. Here she is, kicking the ball away with the inside of her foot. Her stick is in her right hand, and, as in driving, she'll get all her weight forward into the kick to help the ball travel. These goalkeepers are joining in a practice, only they'll use their feet while the other players are using their sticks. The goalkeeper has got 2 feet against only 1 stick of the other players, so to gain full advantage she must learn to use them both. Here, she bends her knees to smother a screwing or bouncing ball before clearing it. Now watch her in a game. A most important rule of the game to understand is the offside rule. Here, the left wing is offside. There are not 3 opponents between her and the goal line, and she's ahead of the ball when it's hit. Here, she's waiting for the pass behind the halfway line, so she's not offside. These forwards in white shirts are attacking in line, always keeping behind the ball, so that they cannot be offside wherever the defence position themselves. See again that line of forwards attacking the goal. Here is a very common example of a wing being offside after she's taken a corner. Watch again. The defence have got out quickly and she's left offside. Now look at the position of the players at a corner. Notice how quickly the defence get out to mark their opponents. Here are shots of a game showing not only marking, but many of the things we've already shown you in the film. See how many you can spot, and try to remember some of them when you next play.